We are talking this week about how food can either be medicine for your anxiety or it can be poison and make your anxiety much worse. I am a pretty picky eater, and so I found that a lot of the foods that was eating, it was just making my anxiety way worse. When I eat a whole bunch of processed crap, I definitely feel it. I feel physically not as well, and then mentally not as well too. So I wanted to help you. Obviously, in my last video, I talked about how you should try to just eat single ingredient foods, and that's going to be the easiest. But if you're a picky eater like myself, I know that's not necessarily realistic, but it's great if you can do that. So what I try to avoid, and I do look at every single label of every food that I buy, it's a pain, but ultimately, if you want to feel better, it might be something you have to do. So I avoid all enriched flours, and I know they make that sound good for you. It is not. I know a lot of my community has a lot of chronic illnesses, and so if you have the MTHFR mutation, then that can make it really hard to process some of the ingredients within enriched flour, especially the folic acid. Our body needs folate instead of folic acid. Folic acid is actually like a precursor, or it's a synthetic, and so our body has a hard time digesting or using that basically, as opposed to folate, which is the normal found in nature form of that. I also avoid fake sugars. So, a couple of specific fake sugars. I would always just rather have a pure cane sugar that's not bleached. But I always avoid aspartame and sucralose. I just found that those make me bloat up, and aspartame specifically gives me really bad. It makes my anxiety worse, and that is found in a lot of chewing gum. So you may want to check out, like Pure Gum is good. I also will use mastic gum, which is just made from like a tree sap, from an island in Greece. Sorry. And then I also do avoid seed oils, which is, unfortunately, that doesn't leave very much as far as processed foods on the grocery shelf. I can do another whole video on seed oils because that takes a little bit longer, but I try to stick with like butter, not margarine, specifically butter, olive oil, avocado oil, chosen brand avocado oil specifically, because a lot of that is also fake. And then if you do olive oil, you do have to check the label to make sure it's not an olive oil blend with like canola oil, because and I guess as far as the benefits of cutting these things out, I feel less anxiety, I feel less bloating, I don't have as much gut issues, I'm more regular, I don't break out in hives as much. All of these things that were contributing to anxiety, just not feeling well does contribute to anxiety quite a bit.